Here's our 2013 Chevy Camaro ZL1, 6-speed manual transmission, salvage title, repairable. I'll do a quick walk around. I'll point out everything I can tell you about this car. Now, first off, starting with the engine, it's a 6.2 liter supercharged LSA motor. It does have the underdrive pulley here. Not sure what this is. I believe it's something with the PCV. That's aftermarket. You see down in there, it's got aftermarket headers and plug wires, and then of course your K&N cold air intake. Don't quote me, I believe this car is somewhere around, I believe it's 581 horsepower bone stock, but with the pulleys and whatnot and the exhaust, I believe that increases the horsepower to right around 625, 650. I don't know if there's any tuning to the car. I can't tell you any history of the car whatsoever. What you see is all I know. We'll start here at the driver corner. Obviously, as you can see here, this is where the most major impact is. It did break the spindle on the driver front corner. We did replace that just to make this car run and drive, move around the lot a lot easier. Obviously, it needs a fender. I haven't taken the fender off, but I don't think there's any structure damage whatsoever behind the fender. There might be, but I cannot see. I don't believe there is, just because this looks nice and true and straight up here. But you will need a fender. You will need a bumper cover unless you're really good at fixing them. I know the bumper covers are pretty inexpensive. I know the fender GM1 I think is around $100. I think the front bumper cover is around $300, I believe. I don't see any damage whatsoever to any of the cooling. I've had the car running now about 15-20 minutes. I know it's holding antifreeze, so not sure what's all there. Here, the carbon fiber insert. This is probably the most expensive single piece to the car, other than obviously the drivetrain. There is no damage whatsoever here on the carbon fiber insert. But the hood along this edge has got a little bit of a bow down to it. You can probably repair that hood. Otherwise, I think you can get a new hood panel for fairly inexpensive. Here on the lower cover, you can see there's a few scratches right there. But I don't see anything along that lower cover that says it's not usable, as long as you wouldn't mind those few scratches that are down there. Here on this fender, obviously you can see there's some damage on this side. I don't see any damage along the hood. Now I'm going to tell you, you're probably going to need a full set of 4 wheels. All 4 wheels, all 4 tires look in great condition, but all 4 wheels, especially on the other side, have a lot of damage to them. Here they're just kind of nicked all the way around. I think you're better off just getting a full set of 4 wheels. Door's got a little bit of a scuff going down the side of the door. Where's the gapping here on the door? Appears to be okay. Door opens okay. Of course, we got carbon fiber here on the interior. I don't see any damage here. It's kind of raining out today, so I tried squeegeeing off the car the best I could. Don't see any damage to the roof or the top pillar here. Obviously, as you can see, there's damage to the rear quarter panel. I don't know, that quarter panel might be saved, might not. As you can see, there's some pretty good dents there. Again, with the rear wheel, you can see there's some nicks all the way kind of around. Again, the back tire tread, it's pretty good. I bet there's 90% tread life there. Now the exhaust, I don't know if the exhaust has been replaced from the headers all the way back, or I should say from the engine all the way back. I can't tell you if those... Sorry there, kind of fogged up my lens. Hopefully that goes away. I can't tell you if these tips are stock or not. I don't see any damage to the rear of the car. On the spoiler here, there's a couple of little nicks. And then going around to the side, bumper cover will need to be refinished. It's got some scratches. And then of course we got some damage on the quarter. I would definitely say that this quarter is savable. But again, it's up to you, however you do it. You can see this wheel here's got some heavy scratching around the sides of it. You know, you could probably save these wheels, grind them down, smooth them out, and then refinish them if you really wanted to save them. Again, me personally, I'd probably choose the easier route and just go with the new wheels. Got ZL1 Brem rows here. Now, as you can see, this wheel here is pushed back a little bit. I don't know what's bent up in there. Let's see if I can. You know, you got some tie rod or control arm there. Here we got your driver's door. Of course, I would replace the door. And again, on the front wheel, you can see it's heavily scratched again. Here's a better look at the tread design. They are Goodyear Eagle F1s. Hop inside the car. I can tell you the brake hose going from the car to the driver's side front wheel up here, that is broke, so that's why we're getting your brake lights on here, which will then also trigger your traction control lights and whatnot. Obviously a seat belt's lights on and your airbag light. Currently there's 8,938 miles on this car.